there, thank you for joining me for another Monday random vintage Star Wars action figure. Today I'd like to tell you about a very special Star Wars action figure. That action figure is known as Klaatu, and I have him right here. He's a plastic Star Wars figure. For some reason this one's a little sticky. I'm not really sure why that is, but he is. As you can see here, he comes with a cloth apron that he wears when he's indoors. This is not to be confused with the Klaatu skiff guard in the skiff guard outfit that he wears outside of his home. That's a different figure, and we will get to it at a later time. This is just Klaatu. Now I know what you're thinking. Are you referring to Klaatu, Baratu, Nikto? The famous quote from the 1952 film, The Day the Earth Decided to Stay Still? Well, yes, is where the name came from, but that's not what we're here to discuss. We're here to talk this guy, Klaatu. Klaatu was first released in 1983. Although some out there said they wish they saw Klaatu released in the Star Wars Empire Strikes Back action figure line, sadly, he was never released until 1983 as part of the Return of the Jedi collection. Many collectors out there have wondered why this is, but I like to think that the most logical reason is because Klaatu did not exist until 1983's Return of the Jedi, so it would be kind of impossible to see him on the Star Wars or Empire Strikes Back logo card. Now, as I said, he did appear in Return of the Jedi, so we do see him on the Return of the Jedi card. Didn't we, Klaatu? Sadly, Klaatu never made it to the Power of the Force card in 1985. He did, however, appear on the Tri logo card, which some people have asked me, Junkman, does Tri logo card count as a Kenner card, being that it didn't have the Kenner logo on it? I'll let you decide that. I can't answer all your questions for you, and maybe you can come up with some opinions yourself. But here's something you may not have known. Klaatu was almost named Wolf, or Woof. I've seen it spelt with 2 O's or 3 O's. He doesn't really look like a wolf, and where this name came from, I'm not sure. If you look at some of the early concept pictures of Return of the Jedi, some of the masks used for the Jabba the Hutt scene, you'll see this name appears on one of the masks for Klaatu. Also, some of the early Kenner production lists does list him as Wolf. Also, a UK catalog had him listed as Wolf in there also, and a shipping box from Kenner has the name Wolf. So it was very close to being called Wolf. Why this changed from Klaatu is still a mystery to not just me, but almost any collector out there. But I thought you would like that interesting fact that Klaatu, not Klaatu skiff guard, but Klaatu in his home away from home clothes, was almost named Wolf. I want to thank you for watching this video and joining us here every Monday where we talk vintage Star Wars action figures. It's random, so I can't tell you who we're going to talk about next week. It could be a Jawa. It's no telling what we're going to talk about, but you'll have to join us next Monday to find that out. Sorry for the little wobbling of the camera there. I don't really have a stationary tripod to put the camera on. Thank you for watching. We'll be back next Monday with a random Star Wars figure review.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.